Good morning to you. It's Thursday, the 23rd of November 2017. Welcome along, boys and girls, to Television Centre here in Bracknell, Royal Berkshire, for this morning's United Kingdom talk with yours truly. I should be with you for about 45 minutes or an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Who knows? You know, we never know how long these shows are going to last, do we? Had a nice quiz last night, boys and girls. Lovely quiz. It wasn't over busy. It was only about 4 teams, but 3 were quite large teams last night. So a very, very nice quiz in there last night. And the winner won with just half a point. That's down at the King's Head Theatre Bar in Islington. That's where the quiz is. Look at that. There we go. Every Wednesday night, 8:30 to 10:30 quiz at the King's Head Theatre Bar, Upper Street, Islington. Although it's closing soon, okay? It'll be closing soon for a refit and no quiz after that. So they're pretty sure there won't be a quiz after that because it's going to be become a food place. So come and join us perhaps next Wednesday if you've got nothing to do there, 8:30. All right, gang. On the way there, I've got this spray lemon. It's only a cheap one, you know, from the hairdressers. Spray lemon, what do you call it? You know, aftershave stuff. Well, you aftershave on your head all over the place. And it's a lovely smell. The only thing is, in the car, I was in the traffic, I thought, I'll just grab that quickly. I do it, and it's gone right in my eye. Oh, it's an half sting. Is there alcohol in that? In the, in that sort of aftershave stuff? Oh, it did half sting my eye anyway. Managed to get through the night, just like Mummy's brave little soldier. That's what I was. Yes. Now, when I came in last night and before I came up to chat to you today, was watching a little bit more of Monday's I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And lovely to see the Amir Khan, the stunningly good-looking Amir Khan. And you can see a little picture of him on my Facebook wall. If you're not on my Facebook, it's facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK. There's a picture I grabbed off the telly. I grabbed a telly. I got my phone and took a picture of the telly last night on pause. A picture of the very, very good looking Amir Khan for you to gawp at this morning. You know, once you've stopped watching my show and gawping at me, you can gawp at Amir Khan. Okay? So that's just for you and to me to look at. Now and again, you might see me glance over to the side, you know, over there, you know. Oh, let's have a quick look at Amir over there like that. Oh, yes, he looks lovely. And then I might glance back at you. He is very, very good looking. Anyway, it was nice to see that he completed his task on Monday, which involved going in this long, you know, top to bottom water tank. And he went into the bottom there, and it's slowly filling with water, and he's got to get keys and open doors and get the next key for the next door and things like that. And creatures were in there, things like mini alligators. I mean, I don't know if they can do you any damage, can they? And eels. I think the most frightening things were the crabs. Oh, I don't like crabs. Oh, they're from another planet, aren't they, crabs? I reckon they landed here in a spaceship somewhere. With those great big pincher things. They're just strange things, crabs. And they have massive things like that. Isn't it true? Some crabs, or what's the other things with those? Is it No, not octopuses. Isn't there another thing with pinchers, like lobsters? Can they not break your hand or your finger? You know, if they... Oh, they're horrible things. Oh, I don't like them. Crabs. Anyway, I had to put his hand in with eels and crabs and other sort of creatures and things like that. And he's getting to the top. And then he's got to the top and dropped one of the keys. He's dropped one of the keys. I thought, well, you're not going to get out of that now. No, he then plunged. He took a breath like that and plunged to the bottom of this long tank thing and picked the key up. Got to the top, he's picked the wrong key up. So he's had to go back down again. He's searching under the water, you know, looking for this key. Not panicking at all. I couldn't have done that. I can't put my head underwater. Isn't that funny? I go swimming virtually every day, but I cannot put my head underwater. That is absolutely true, that is. He was under there for about 30 seconds, rummaging around for that key. Anyway, he found it, and he got back up to the top and got out with about 5 seconds to spare. So very, very impressed with Amir Khan. Not so impressed with the producers of I'm a Celeb. There was something on there. I probably a bit of crisp or something like that from months ago when I was eating crisps. Yeah, not impressed with the producers of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, forcing Amir Khan to wear his T-shirt all the time while he was in that tank. You know, I think he would have been so much more comfortable when he much more television, much better television, if he was allowed to remove that T-shirt for us all to, for him to be more comfortable. Don't you, ladies? Absolutely. So well done, Amir Khan. 200 points for me. Simon Keane, because I mentioned Amir the other day. Simon Keane, regular correspondent and viewer to this very own show, was saying the other day that perhaps I should send him a tweet. I should Twitter Amir Khan inviting him here to the Mirable Studios for a conversation, but I don't think he'd be comfortable. But he might be all right at smashing people in the face in boxing rings, but to sit next to some old puff in the studio, I think he'd be nervous. I don't know if I could trust myself with him. I don't know, boys and girls. Yeah, we might be halfway through the show and suddenly it goes blank because I haven't been able to control myself. So I don't know if that's such a good idea, Simon. Okay, I'm starting to do my notes on the iPad now rather than waste pieces of paper. Look at me, caring for the planet. Caring for the planet. So that was yesterday. I was very concerned when he dropped that key. I thought, oh my God, my Amir Khan is going to drown. No, he didn't. He went down there, picked up the key, got up again and opened that lock at the thing. And not only that, so he wins all these meals, okay, and then gives his meals to other people. He sits there and there's the rice and beans. I wouldn't have too much problem with that rice and beans. I don't know, for every meal. But they're all fed up. Some of them are only eating rice and beans because they keep giving. He kept giving his meals to everyone else. What a nice man. You see, you find out. You see, I've always run down programs like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. But you find out possibly what the real person is like, not what the publicists and people like that want you to think of that person. I mean, we've all got our sort of ideas of David Beckham, haven't we? You know, always wandering around in his underpants at his age, all the money, you know, all that business. Perhaps he's not actually like that. What's he like in real life? And I think when you put a load of people on the telly like that, you actually find out what they're like. And he comes across as a really nice person, doesn't he? As does Boris Johnson's father. I know what his name is. Is it Joe? Can't remember. Doesn't matter. Boris Johnson's father comes across as a very respectable, very nice person when he's in that situation, doesn't he? Have you been watching it? I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. ITV, 9 o'clock every night. They were also having emu burgers. Some of them had emu burgers. Those that won the meal had emu burgers. And I was wondering, how do they catch the emu? You know, because this thing is running around all over the place, isn't it? They're tall emus. I don't think they attack people. They're like twice the size of us, yet they are not. They are afraid of us. How strange and mysterious that is. I like emus. Do you remember Rod Hull and emu? It wasn't a real emu. Some people thought it was. We thought it was real as children. It was actually Rod with funny feet on, wasn't it? Rod Hull and emu. Yes. So watch that, boys and girls. I'm a Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here. There was a girl on there who was, I find that term really offensive. She was referring to the term wags because there is I don't know, he looks a bit old actually. Not old, but a bit old to be a footballer. There's a footballer on there. But I'm looking at him and I'm thinking maybe he was a footballer in the past, a little bit old to do it now. I might be wrong with that, I don't know. But it was a girl on there. I find the term wags really offensive. You know, and I was thinking, you know what I'm like with the offensive thing, okay? And I was thinking about that. You know, do you ever have anyone come, I find that term really offensive. Now, instead of apologising, here's something for you to try with these people, okay? Now, I've already mentioned when people are offended by something you say and do, you turn round and say to them, well, I'm offended. And they're like, what do you mean? Well, I'm offended that you're offended. How can that be? Well, I'm offended. And you walk off, right? Here's another thing to try. Here's another thing to try with these people. You know, I find that really offensive. Okay, well, be offended. What are they going to say? What are they going to say? Think about that one. Oh, I find that really offensive. Well, be offended. You're the one who's offended, not me. Turn it round on them. We've got to stop these idiots taking over the world who are offended by everything left, right, and in the middle as well. Turn it around to them. It's them that want the apology. They want an apology. They want a little bit of attention because they've got none in their sad, lonely, pathetic lives. Oh, that's really offensive. Okay, we'll be offended. I'm not. We're not offended. You are offended. You are the one. Be offended. If you want to be offended, fine. You go ahead and do what you like, my darling, because we look at life in a slightly light-hearted way. We do not go out to offend anyone. We just want a little bit of a giggle. All right, some messages pouring into the United Kingdom Talk television complex this morning. Welcome along to Television Centre Bracknell if you're just joining us this morning. Oh, dear me. I haven't got the, I'm so sorry, I haven't started off the messages on Periscope and YouTube. 1 second, that'll just come up now. So if you've been sending messages by either of those two methods, they won't be there. I don't think it picks up the old ones either. So just a second. We're there. All right, if you're on Periscope, YouTube, Vaughan Live doesn't work. You can't send messages on Vaughan Live, I'm afraid. They've done something and we can't get those messages at the moment. Vaughan Live and a few others, if you're on there. Okay, that's working now. All right, so if you want to resend the messages that you sent, they should appear in front of me because the old ones won't. Sorry, I forgot to start that off this morning. But over on the Facebook, good morning to Rod Brown. Congratulations, Rod. You get the first message in this morning. Well done, Rod Brown. I've got something to show you here as well. Not you, Rod, but everyone. Oh, there it is. I wanted to show you this. Look what someone brought me in on Monday night. Often people, oh, excuse me, hiccups. People bring me in little gifts, which is nice. DJ Chris bought me this because I said the other day to him, that's a nice top you've got in. And he's only gone out and bought me one. Look at, oh, has he left the price on? Oh, no, there's no price. No price. Good job as well. There we are. He bought me this. Isn't that nice? A nice thing to do. It's very kind. Thank you, DJ Chris. He doesn't watch these shows, actually. I think they've become a bit too much for him, me rabbiting on and on for about hours on end. So thank you very much for my gift there, Chris. That's much appreciated. Very, very nice indeed. Morning, Rod. Good morning to Wendy. It's not going to Lincolnshire today. Mum isn't well. Oh, I'm sorry, Wendy. I was just looking around earlier for your mum's birthday. No, it doesn't come up. She hasn't got it set. So could you send me the details so I can read it out with the rest at the end of today's show, Wendy? All right, darling. Good morning to Paul Mosley on YouTube. Didn't Rod Hull fall off his roof adjusting his aerial? Correct. Yes, he did. I'm afraid dead. Yeah, he died a number of years ago. Rod Hull, who used to do this show with him, he went up on his roof. He must have been loaded. I would have thought he'd have a lot of money, this bloke. Anyway, perhaps he's a bit like me, likes to attempt DIY. Not always a good thing, boys and girls. Although I have been successful yesterday and the day before. Oh yes, my kitchen, which is MFI, has started to fall apart. Not all of it. Just now and again, something will go wrong in there because it is like 25 years old. And this old MFI stuff, it was only ever, that compressed little bits of wood, wasn't it? What do they call that? It's not plywood. I don't know what it is. MDF? No, it's not MDF, is it? Compressed little bits of wood and they put a bit of plastic either side and then charge you £800 for it. That's how it all works. And one of the drawers, it was my drawer of many things. Now, we've often talked about drawers of many things. You've probably got one in your kitchen. You've probably got a drawer in your kitchen where you open it up and you just throw... Oh, I'll put that away later. And you throw it in this drawer. Am I right? You've got one of those? Yeah. Well, it fills up, doesn't it? And now and again, you've got to empty it. Although a couple of years can pass. I thought I better empty this one because what was happening is it was so heavy, mainly with tools, things like hammer, screwdriver, rolls of tape, things like that. It was so heavy that the bottom had warped downward. It hadn't warped, it had just come out of its slot. And screws were dropping out from that into like saucepans and things in the cupboard below. So I thought, oh, I've got to sort this out. And you leave it and you leave it and you leave it, don't you? Well, the other day I thought, I'll fix it. So I took the drawer out and started emptying things. Right, that goes outside, that goes out. And I picked up, and you shouldn't really chuck away screws. But, I mean, what are you going to do? Sit there and sort the blooming things out? No. So I took the 2 screws off either side of the drawer, pulled the whole thing off its runners, and then tipped everything else into the bin, and it's gone. And it's done. It's done. I have cleared out my drawer of many things, which now only contains about 8 items. And that will, of course, start going up again. Oh, I'll just put that in there. And probably in another couple of years' time, I'll have to empty it all over again. But the back of it had dropped down. What had happened, where the join is, I say join, a little bit of plastic. Where the join is, it had come apart, you see. So the bit at the bottom of the drawer had come out of its slot. So when I went to get my hair cut on Tuesday, there's a hardware shop right next to Mac's Hairdressers. Lovely lady in there. Oh, she's ever such a nice lady. I said, you got any wood glue? And she sold me this gorilla glue. Now, I don't know if it's made out of real gorillas. I'll be very disappointed if it is, because, you know, a vegetarian, nice to animals. Even you animal this morning. There's a lot of animals watching the programme this morning. I can see, shoving your face full of breakfast while I'm doing my chatter. How rude. At least wait until I've finished. I'll only be another couple of hours. So I got this wood glue, and what day is it today? Thursday, Wednesday. So Tuesday night, I took it out and I put the glue down the side. Of course, always put paper underneath. Old newspaper, boys' magazines, something like that. I always knew there was a use for those magazines. Boys' magazines. Underneath the on the tabletop, little bit of glue. And it's always messy. And I put it together. I couldn't get the damn thing together. Oh, here we go. You know, such a simple DIY task. And once again, Chris Reardon can't do it. Anthony says MFI closed down in 1978. No, it didn't. Not 1978. Maybe 1988 or 99. No, it wasn't 1978. That's too early. When did MFI close down? Certainly wasn't 1978. 2008. 2008, December. 19th of December 2008. Blimey, you're 78, 88, 98. You're 30 years too early there, Anthony. God, blimey. If you're going to give me bits of information, at least get it right, for Christ's sake. Dear me. Very, very slack indeed. Anyway, so I managed to get the glue down the side eventually. And when I was pushing it together and the thing wouldn't join up. And what happened, of course, is the thing still hadn't got in the slot, and I'm underneath it, pushing it up, and then the glue's going everywhere. Oh, it was such a simple task. I just can't do the DIY. So I did that. Oh, I got a new camera in here, by the way. I replaced the other camera because it was a bit blurry. That's better, isn't it? That one's better, isn't it? Do you think that one's better? The other one was blurry from that side, so I've chucked that out. It was an old Microsoft one. So eventually I managed to push the thing up and stick the thing together, and that joined, and then a bit of gaffer tape. Gaffer tape fixes everything. As you well know, anything goes wrong in your life, all you need is a piece of gaffer tape. You know, you've got a nasty scab on your hand, gaffer tape over it, pull it off quickly, remove the scab. You bleed a bit, but that's okay. Problems with the gutters, bit of gaffer tape over there. You know, maybe you've just been involved in a multi-car accident, hurt your leg, bit of gaffer tape round your leg, all sorted out, no problem at all. Gaffer tape is fantastic. So a bit of gaffer tape round there and let it dry 24 hours. And I think it was last night, I thought, well, I'll put that back together again. Picked it up, give it a little tug on the corner. That wasn't going to come apart again. Excellent. I was going to remove the gaffer tape, and I thought, I wonder if it will still go in. I'll just leave the gaffer tape on. And it did, because it's at the back. You can't see it. Can't see the gaffer tape. So I put that on there like that and put it back in. There's 2 little screws to do up. It's a bit of an effort trying to get it between the 2 runners. You have to keep pushing it back so you line up the little hole where the screw goes, you see. And eventually got it up and all fixed. All fixed and emptied. I'm very, very happy with myself. Thank you very much. Yes. Managed to do all that, all on my little own. Okay, good morning to... thank you. It's a globe. Good morning to Hot Wheels Camaro, who says, what is this? The clue is in the title. United Kingdom. Actually, I'm quite surprised about people. They send me private messages and things like that. When is the karaoke? You know, I put a poster up there, usually on the day. You know, tonight's karaoke is at, and there's a little picture and all that business. Oh, can you tell us when the karaoke is? Well, did you look? Did you look? People don't really look at what's going on, and often people say, "Oh, what is this all about?" Well, there's a bloke in a room chatting. It says United Kingdom talk. Have a rough guess. Go on, have a guess. There's no prizes. Not on this programme. We can't afford to give away prizes, dear. God's sake, man. Good morning, Christina. Hello, everyone. Had to venture up from Portsmouth to London for an 8:30 a.m. doctor's appointment. Now enjoying a cuppa, listening to our favourite Chris. Thank you, Christina. Are you in one of the hospitals? Which hospital are you going to? I'll give it marks out of 10. You know, and you can decide. If you've got to have something done, Christina, you need that mark out of 10 to see whether or not you're going to survive coming out of that particular hospital. There are certain hospitals that have got a bit of a reputation. You go in with a small cut on your finger. 2 days later, you're taking her out in a body bag. Very, very worrying indeed. Good morning, Kevin Bill. Happy Thanksgiving. Is it the Thanksgiving thing today, is it? Thanksgiving. That's the beginning of the Americans' Christmas, isn't it? Or something like that, I think. Yes. Morning to Ray Lasco, who's one of Morrison's boys, works at the bread and cakes counter at Morrison's, Queensbury. Ray wants to know where the Dalek is. Oh, it's been moved. Things move around on here. Oh, yes. We can't keep everything samey, dear. No, we're not keeping everything samey. It'd be like listening to certain DJs playing their music the same all the time, wouldn't they? Where would be the element of surprise if everything was the same every day, Ray? No, it's not in here. If it can be in McDonald's, if you want the same thing every day, go McDonald's, Starbucks, Costa Coffee. You know, no personality, just the same day in, day out, boring things. Yes. Morning, Merlin. Lovely Merlin. He's looking. Did you find someone to go out with this weekend? I think Merlin wanted to go out somewhere this weekend. I've got an idea for a night out, incidentally, coming up soon for you boys and girls, only on this channel. Emu meat is farmed. Is it? Okay, so they got a farm. Yeah, there's a farm near me, actually. It fills up with little creatures. Oh, it's very sad. Fills up with little creatures. I think sometimes sheep, sometimes birds. They've got partridges in at the moment. Partridges or pheasants. I'm never quite sure which is which. But it's full of those at the moment. And suddenly they'll all disappear and you know what's happened. Don't you? Very, very sad, Merlin. Good morning to Peter Hides. Me and my apprentice fitting a shower. Oh, do you do plumbing and that, Peter? Oh, okay. Yeah, Adam the plumber's coming round here, hopefully in a couple of weeks. I've got a shower, which is about 20 years old. And you know the little round things, it's like a glass door, and it's got these two round things in the frame. So when you push the door closed, they retract. Oh, I like that word. Retract. Do you like that word? Let's say it together after the tone. Beep. Retract. These round things, they retract, and you push the door and it springs back open again. Well, one of them's got stuck in. I can't do it. I mean, I thought, oh, it'd just be 2 screws. Nope, you've got to take the top off and then move something and then take something to get to the blooming things. So Adam the plumber is coming round to do that at some point. Kevin says, so sick of those people saying, I'm so offended. Screw the PC stuff. No such thing. There is no correct way in a free society. Oh, that's correct. Christina's liking the offensive thing. Your camera view seems narrow. Which one? Which one? This one? The new one? Is it narrow? Yeah, well, it's a different camera. That's the idea. So some are wide and some are narrow. I've got another one of those coming for the karaoke. I don't know if you were watching the karaoke stream when we've been doing it from Television Theatre in North London, but it's too wide. And the main shot is like either on the side or in the middle. And the one on the side is so wide, I'm in it all the time. You know, and I don't want that really. You know, I don't want to be seen while there's someone else on the stage. My opinion is when there's someone on the stage, that's their spotlight, not mine, their spotlight. So they should be the only people to be seen when they're singing a song. So I'm changing that wide angle one for one of for that exact model actually. How much do you think that cost? Go on, have a guess. Wild guess. £18. people, people think this stuff in here is so expensive. It's not. That gets 18 quid for a webcam. It's not bad, is it, eh? And if you want to pay even less, you get them on eBay. People are often sending webcams on eBay. I mean, what can go wrong with them? You know, there's nothing, no moving parts or anything. If you want a cheap camera, you get one for about £5 on eBay. Okay? A miscellaneous drawer. He's got a room. Christina's got a miscellaneous room. Actually, I have as well, but I cleared a lot of it out. My spare room next door. I've just heard from my nephew that Jimmy and his girlfriend, she's a lovely girlfriend, Charlotte. Jimmy and Charlotte want to stay in a couple of weeks because they want to go to the Winter Wonderland. Actually, they'll probably turn up at Central Station afterwards. So if you want to meet my extremely good-looking nephew and his beautiful, stunningly, very, very pretty girlfriend, Charlotte, that's on the 9th of December, I think they're coming down. Yeah, they're coming down on the 9th of December, so they'll be staying with me. My guess is he'll probably come down on the Friday night, do the what did I call it again? Do the the fun fair thing in London. Oh, what's it got? Winter Wonderland first, and then they'll probably come to Central Station afterwards, so he can get drunk and get a lift home with me. That's probably what will happen there. Okay. People don't read Wendy. You're absolutely right, darling. Let's have a look. So, good morning to Sinan. Good morning, Sinan. Haven't seen you for ages. Oh, you used to come along, didn't you? Is it you who used to come along to the bingo, Sinan, or is it another Sinan? Good morning to you anyway, sir. Welcome along to the show. He's got a ticket to the Royal Variety. Thank you. Good morning, Ray Reynolds. Apparently Christina says Thanksgiving is more closer to a harvest feast, thanks in part to the British Pilgrims. Oh, someone said to me it was like an extension of an American Christmas. That's completely wrong then, isn't it, I guess? Okay. Oh, she's going to a clinic on Harley Street. Oh, well, that'll be all right. You won't die going there. If you're paying the money, they don't let you die, love. Oh, dear me. Right, now, what have we got today? Let's have a look here. Oh, sorry, I haven't done your other messages over there, have we? Paul says gaffer tape. I'll tell that junk caller that rung me this morning, told I've been involved in an accident. Well, yeah, that's what you want. Gaffer tape fixes everything. Poor Paul can't cope with Black Friday. Well, good job it hasn't started yet then, isn't it? It's tomorrow. Anyone buying anything on Black Friday? Is there anything in particular you're looking out for? Don't go out and think, I wonder what they've got for sale, because you'll end up buying something you didn't really want in the first place. Okay, I've already done mine. Bought myself a nice great big telly, which comes on Tuesday. Now, you know what I'm like, giving or receiving Christmas presents before Christmas. Now, this isn't a Christmas gift, however, my mate, and I've already got his Christmas gift, which is away in the room, which is desperate to get hold of. And I said, no, it's not Christmas. You're not having it yet. No presents before Christmas. Otherwise, you've got nothing to look forward to. It's like these people that put up all their Christmas decorations. I've seen Christmas trees in windows when I've been driving to and from work. I've got to tell you that. People put the Christmas decorations up. Come Christmas, you've got nothing else. There's nothing else to do, nothing else to put up. You've missed the point of looking forward to Christmas. Oh, it's Christmas. Oh, 2 weeks before Christmas, we'll have the tree up. No, by then you'll be fed up with it. You've done it all. And a lot of people don't get that up. There was someone spouting off on Facebook the other day about Christmas trees and things like that before Christmas. I have to say I was shocked and horrified last night to find that the Christmas tree in the King's Head Theatre Bar where I do my quiz on a Wednesday was already up. It was there, it was, blinking away, not very well dressed. I mean, they've just literally chucked a few fairy lights over there. Not even a single piece of tinsel, dear. Ghastly. I've still got to take a photograph of that Christmas tree outside Waitrose around here. It's not the Waitrose Christmas tree. It's something to do with the council. That's awful as well. I'll try and get a picture of that today because I'm going to go into town a little bit later on. But yeah, they've got their Christmas tree up there as well. But if you put it up now, you've got nothing else to look forward to. Come on, 2 weeks before Christmas, at least December. Eh? Why? It's all very well saying, oh yeah, but it's exciting. And well, it is exciting. You know, you put your Christmas tree up now. Okay, be excited now. But you won't be excited on Christmas Day. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Anyway, so there we are. Come on, what are you going to buy on Black Friday, everyone? Do let us know. Good morning to S. Gregorian. Good morning, sir. Black Friday or non-White Friday? Yes, it's a racist thing. I'm sure it is, Black Friday. That will come on at some point. Someone will come on the telly, probably Diane Abbott, who is permanently offended by everything. It's those glasses, isn't it? Oh, she's scary, she is. Imagine meeting her in a dark alleyway with those glasses on. I'd be scared. I think she'd eat me. She looks like she likes a good dinner, doesn't she, old Diane Abbott? Yeah, she does. Merlin says, with the House of Animals, we have to put it up every day, as all they do is pull it down. Cats love Christmas decorations. They love Christmas trees. They love jumping up at the Christmas tree and tipping the entire thing over. I never forget, I was on the phone to my mate once, Ronnie. Of course, he's got all glass decorations. He's got so many Christmas decorations you would not believe. So many that he buys more and finds he can't put them up. It's unbelievable. Good morning to Sheddy. I think it is Sheddy. Good morning. Hedge to you as well. And I was on the phone to him a couple of years ago now. And all of a sudden, there was these loads of swear words and a crash in the background. Well, one of the cats had jumped up at the Christmas tree. It had gone over and all these glass things had smashed on the floor. Pets love Christmas trees. Remember, gang, it's their Christmas as well. It's their Christmas as well. Salam to you. Salam. All right. Winter Wonderland. The queue is crazy and then you have to part with £9 for a glass of wine. Oh, dear. That's it, Sanan, Bingo and Chariots. Yeah, Bingo and Chariots. That was our favourite club, wasn't it, Sanan? Bingo and Chariots. I never entered a little room with you, though, did I? I don't know why that was, my love. Morning. Oh, there's Adam the plumber. Bit late. Better late than never, Adam. Okay, darling, we were talking about you earlier. Now you're wondering what it was, aren't you? If only you'd been here earlier, you would have known. Good. The other thing I saw on the... I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. They all have to share the task of toilet emptying. Oh, no. Toilet. I hope they don't make my Amir do that. My Amir Khan, who I like very much. He's not to be emptying toilets. I couldn't do that. That's why I could never buy a caravan, not a drive-around caravan. You know, dealing with the effluent. Oh, that's a horrible word, isn't it? Oh, it's brought a horrible taste to my mouth, that, for some reason. Effluent. They have to deal with effluent. Adam's going to watch it on the Chris iPlayer. Thank you, Adam. Right, can I just read you this? Now, which do you want first? The story? Or... No. Here's an idea for a day out. Or a night out, preferably. If you like Christmas lights, and I'm hoping to go to this at some point. I did try and get a ticket for this for tonight. But they're all gone. Christmas at Kew Gardens. Now, I was going to go to London to film the London Christmas lights, which I still might do, although a couple of people have told me not to bother because they're the same as last year. But some of you won't have seen those, will you? Christmas at Kew. It says, see the garden lights light up for an unforgettable after-dark festive trail of lights. I mean, it sounds lovely. It sounds lovely. It says, as twilight falls... the magic begins. And it goes on, follow our sparkling trail of over 1 million twinkling lights, illuminating heritage trees and buildings throughout the garden. Fairy tale meets fantasy in a world of singing trees, larger-than-life flora, ribbons of light, giant baubles, and a flickering fire garden. I mean, this just sounds delightful, doesn't it? The palm house leaps into life with a dazzling show of laser beams, jets of light, and kaleidoscopic projections. Little ones can catch a glimpse of Santa and his elves at the North Pole Village and enjoy a vintage fairground ride. Not so little ones can warm up with some mulled wine. Oh, that's vile stuff, isn't it? Oh, no! Oh, it stinks. I hate that stuff. Mulled wine. No, it doesn't stink. It's a nice smell, mulled wine, and then you taste it. It's like dishwashing water. Have you ever had a glass of that? Wash something up in your sink, okay? And then with the water that you've used to wash up, drink it. That's mulled wine. I think that's where they make it. Out of dishwasher water. It's disgusting, that stuff. Absolutely vile. Enjoy a fair, not so little ones can warm up with some mulled wine or hot chocolate. Aha. How many sins in a cup of hot chocolate? Wendy, can you look that up, please? Hot chocolate and toast marshmallows around a fire. So that sounds really, really nice, doesn't it? Now, book tickets. I don't know how much it is. They do. You can either book tickets, including VIP package. Let's have a look here. So you choose your entrance gate. Okay. Tickets. Buy tickets for main entrance. Let's have a look how much they are. Where's the blooming thing? Book tickets. Buy tickets. Got to be about 10 quid, isn't it? 20 quid. Sold out tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, that's all sold. Oh, hang on. 5:20. Oh, okay. So they've got like different time slots. Oh, I could go tonight. Oh, I like the look of this. I could go tonight, yes. Choose your entry gate. Well, where's the blooming price? Ah, here we are. Oh, they're charging you to print your blooming tickets at home. Where's the prices gone? I had this up earlier. It's got to be about 15 quid, I reckon. It should be worth it. There are two. All tickets are subject to a single transaction charge. For tickets booked via Christmas, £2 per transaction for print-at-home tickets. Well, how does that work? So you buy your ticket, you use your printer, your paper and your ink, and for that they want to charge you £2.50. God's sake, man. Ah, the VIP upgrade is 45 quid and can be purchased as an add-on. Well, we don't need that, do we? What's the VIP? What do you get for that? I don't know. I can't find the prices here. Where's the blooming prices? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll try and book a couple. That's it. I'll try and book a couple. Right. Let's try for 5.20. Okay. Adult, £16. That's okay. Yeah. £16 for that. Or you can go for a family. A family is 2 adults and 2 children. And that is £48. It's all right, isn't it? And if you want that VIP, well, we don't do the VIP. You don't need a VIP or anything like that. Of course, my mate would want that. I don't know if he's free tonight to go and do this. He would want the VIP thing. He always has to go the one higher. Premier seats. You know, business class. VIP this. I don't know why. He just is a little bit like that. So Christmas at Kew Gardens tonight. I might see if I can fit that in to my busy Thursday night schedule. Because, you know, on Thursday I record me music and chat show as well on a Thursday. So I've got that to do tonight. But it looks absolutely charming, that, doesn't it? And then I can get my video that I need to put together for our Christmas diamond. That's a thing that you see at the beginning of the show. You know, all different to what it is at the moment, okay? Good morning to Tulanuk. Good morning to you. Hey to you. Regard to you, sir. Why has everything got a VIP package, Paul? Because they can skank more money out of you. That's why. You know, you'll probably get a glass of wine, a little bit of a meal or something like that, perhaps. It's a lot of money, though, to go VIP all the time. Of course, when you go to concerts and that now, a lot of big stars, they do the meet and greet, don't they? The meet and greet. So you buy your ticket for the concert, I don't know, 50 quid. Do you want to meet the star? Well, that's another £100. And for like about 30 seconds, you get to meet and talk to the star of the show. Meet and greet. They used to, they'd just come out and sign autographs. Not anymore. Oh, no, no, no. The businessmen got that one, didn't they? They got that one. If I was like a bit, well, I am, as you well know. You know, as you well know, I am a big international chat show host, television personality and star. And when people come up to me and say, hello, Chris, you know, I say hello to them. I don't say, well, that's £10 if you want me to say hello to you. I give it away free. I give it away free. I really do. Wendy's liking the sound of Kew Gardens. Hot chocolate, 8 sins. Oh, well, that's okay. No, I don't have cream in anything, Wendy. I don't put cream or anything like that. Don't you see these people coming out of Starbucks? Oh, I'll have a... What's Ronnie have? My mate has a Mackie something or other. I don't know what it is. A Mackie something, and it's the cream on the top, followed by the chocolate sprinkles and an extra bit of syrup. There's 600 calories in that coffee. Are you for real? I'm on a diet, you know. I'm just going to have my salad. I'll have a coffee from Starbucks later. Kevin doesn't have milk in his tea. Do you not? Oh, no. No, I've tried milkless tea, and it's a bit much for me, milkless tea, to be honest. I don't cope with that well at all. Merlin says the company who act as the third party make no money from the event. Do they not? Oh, I didn't know. Booking and handling fee, yeah. £16. £16 is all right, isn't it, Adam? I'm pleased with that. Good morning to Shane Cameron this morning. Good morning, Shane. Welcome along to our little show. The caravan toilet video. Oh, I couldn't do that. I can't empty toilets, I'm afraid. I think I must have done it years ago when I was in the Scouts. When we weren't on like an official campsite and we were on like... I've got a light flashing above me there. Why is that light flashing? When I was in... did you notice a light flashing? Anyone notice the light flashing? I think it's that one up there. When I was in the Scouts, if we went camping on like a field, like a farmer's field, rather than like an official scout camp, we had to dig our own toilets, you know, and you'd have to clean them out. Oh, it was I can smell it now. Oh, that disgusting smell. It really is. Right, now let me read you out this. If you've got children, you can probably refer to this, you know, if you've got small children and you haven't kind of let them go yet, if you see what I mean. You know, if you haven't let them go yet, and it's like they've been going to school for a while and you've always taken them, possibly in the... I don't know why everyone takes their children to school in cars anymore. We used to walk. I used to live in Roehampton in southwest London, and I went to the Sacred Heart Roman Catholic primary school. And it was about a 25-minute walk to this school along Roehampton Lane, unless the bus came, in which case we all piled on a bus for sixpence. I never forget the bus conductor. We had a popular bus conductor on there who... You get your sixpence. I haven't got time to take money. Come on, just get on the bus. Get on the bus. He'd never take the money. Anyway, let me read this out. Now, I did say to the lady herself that I wouldn't read out her name. But she's someone I've known for a few years now. So have a little listen to this. This is a mother talking about her children. Good morning, Ronnie Brown. Thank you, Ronnie. Long live the host, CR. That's me. That's me. Me. Here we go. So if you've got little children, listen to this. You'll love this. It's absolutely charming. Today, I embarked on a top secret mission. Having been worn down and following much insistence from my eldest child, I agreed to let them walk to school on their own. Now, this person's in London. I know, right? The millisecond they closed the front door behind them, I leapt into action. I could have sworn the theme tune from Rocky, Eye of the Tiger played in my head while I commenced mental catarrh and strategized how to utilize the terrain, which trees to hide behind, and how long to wait before I follow. Door slams shut behind me. I could see their little heads bobbing in the distance. Where do these children learn to walk so fast? Targets in sight. Must gain speed. Over. I recollected the case one of my daughters put forward also in defence of their freedom to walk. Blinding case, by the way. Girl, where you learn to argue like that? You were smaller than me, mummy, and very, very far away at my age. Younger than me even. Blimey, she's won. By now, they're halfway to school, and I notice a few looks in their direction by shop owners and passers-by. Yet, undetected, I gain ground and make sure, as I pass these same people, I stare, nay glare, into the souls of the men who dared to look upon mine own for no reason, one of whom was quite taken aback in fear. He didn't know why, poor sod. My children, near school. No incident. No animals were hurt either. I squint and strain my eyes to see if little one's laces have come undone. Anything. Hat need adjusting. School bad zip need doing up. Check needs kissing. I resist the urge. They've grown. Tune in my head now replaced by the tear-jerking. All by myself. Oh, you've got me going now. They're at school, alongside some school friends and cheery banter all the way, boasting no doubt of their unsupervised walk to school. Pride swells. Tune in head now replaced by the greatest love of all. Oh, la da 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 da. Da, 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 is happening to me. Now what about tomorrow? I can't bear it. Isn't that the most wonderful, wonderful story of one of my karaoke friends who wrote that on that this morning? I did say that I wouldn't mention her name. She might not worry about that, but I said that, so I won't mention her name. But what a lovely, warm story, which has brought a tear. It's brought a tear to my glass eye. It really has on the show this morning, boys and girls. All right. Now, how are we doing? 10:15. Oh, it's time for my pills. My 10 o'clock pills I haven't taken. Very bad. If I don't take my pills, things start dropping off. I've got 45 minutes to take those now before something goes terribly wrong, okay? Oh, dear. Good. Righto. Right, now let's do... What have we got here? Let me just... I haven't got anywhere near... I haven't done a tenth of what I was going to do this morning on the show. Unbelievable. But time is catching up with me, and I need to go swimming. I've got to go into town to some of the shops as well. This morning. Let's have a look. Yes, I was talking to you about my new telly. We didn't get to the end of that, did I? The new telly that I've bought myself. That is my Black Friday thing. I've been after one for a while. I saw one on Sunday for a certain price. I went into the Currys actually on Wednesday. They'd put it up £200, so I mentioned it on the show. We did a show Tuesday night. It was Tuesday night, wasn't it? And Jerry Green, who regularly watches, I think often he watches the recording of the show, sent me a link to a telly which was actually cheaper than what I wanted to pay for it. So I've ordered it from AO.com. That comes on Tuesday. Now, I'm funny with having Christmas presents before. It's not actually a Christmas present. However, my mate is giving me some money towards it. That's his Christmas present to me. So, oh, that could be classed as a Christmas present, couldn't it? So I'm a bit wary of actually opening the box before Christmas. But it's a relatively expensive item. It's electrical. And there's like 5 weeks before Christmas. So if it's not working, I need to know that, don't I? And the other thing is, I'm not making excuses here. Don't tell me I'm making excuses here. Don't tell me I'm making excuses. And the other thing is, you can't just turn it on. It's working. Okay, put it back in the box. No, it needs to be used for a period of time. So, a way around it, of course, is to get it, take it out of the box, set it up, start using it, but not accept my mate's money before Christmas. Do you think that's okay? You don't mind me asking, because I feel terribly guilty. See, I'm a Catholic, and we constantly feel guilty. Honestly, we permanently feel guilty. In the same way there's many people out there who are permanently offended, I permanently feel guilty. Goodbye, Merlin. He's coming to London. He'll probably turn up tomorrow. Good morning, Chai. Welcome along. Welcome along, Chai. All right. Us Catholics permanently feel guilty in the same way that the permanently offended are always offended by everything. So I may open the box and then I will feel guilty, you see. But is a workaround? A workaround is to open it, put it up, set it all up, but not take the money from my mate until Christmas Day. Do you think that is acceptable? If you don't, you must tell me now, boys and girls, and I will go on your advice. I will let the Lord above guide you into giving me whoever your God is, whether it's Jesus or Allah or the God, big God, Jewish or Buddhist, Buddha, whoever your God is, what is he directing you to say to me? I want to know that today. Would it be okay to open that telly, or is that a terrible sin and I should actually wait till Christmas Day? With the problem that if it doesn't work, then I've then gone 5 weeks with that telly and now I'm trying to send it back. And I think that's probably out of the period as well, isn't it, that you can send things back. Do let us know. Stick up a little message there. We didn't take any phone calls this morning, will it? Merlin says, won't be this Friday, Raw Variety Show till 10 after the party. The Mayfair Hotel, actually. Is that where you're going? The Mayfair Hotel. A bit posh for you, innit? Will they let you in, Merlin? Eh? Well, I hope you got a jacket and trousers to go there, my friend. God, the Mayfair Hotel we're staying at. Blimey. Now, in this morning's Super Soaraway, where is it now? Soaraway. Daily Mirror this morning. Swing into the left here. Now, you've often heard me mention an excellent television series on Netflix called The Crown. Okay, we've had Series 1. Series 2 is about to be released. Oh, yes. Now, Netflix is one of those subscription television things. I don't have any subscription television here. I've got my sister's code, which she kindly lets me use when she's not using it. I would probably have Netflix. It's probably the only... I wouldn't have Sky. Far too expensive. It's all very well having a special offer for 12 months and then you want to whack it up to like 80 quid a month or something like that. It's just ridiculous prices. And there's so much on Sky I just wouldn't watch. They're just filling channels with crap. However, Netflix has some damn good stuff on there. They don't make any profit at the moment, so they say. They put all their money into producing new programmes. And God does it show. There's just not enough time to watch it all. There really isn't. Anyway, the new series of Netflix is coming. The new series of The Crown is coming soon to Netflix One colour. The newest series of Netflix, Hit the Crown, will show... the newest series of Netflix, The Crown, will show Prince Philip repeatedly cheating on the Queen as the couple's relationship hits turbulent times. The drama, which stars Claire Foy as the Queen and Matt Smith as Prince Philip, features Philip going on a 4-month tour of the Commonwealth countries without his wife or children in 1956, 9 years after they wed, and suggest that the Duke of Edinburgh was linked to a number of women during that time. A 5-month stag do, whores in every port. The drama caused the trip, according to The Sun this morning. In the show, the Queen finds a picture of a dancer in Philip's bag. The dancer is reportedly believed to represent the stage actress Pat Kirkwood, who Philip was once linked to. Elsewhere in the drama, he meets women from the Tonga and Papua New Guinea. That's where my cousin works there at the moment. Papua New Guinea is in charge of some police thing down there. He's very high up in the police, my cousin. Oh, yes. Oh, you can't get in the car with him without him noticing something. Chris, you're going a bit fast. Chris, you didn't stop there. Chris, you didn't do that. Oh, it's a nightmare. Nowhere on earth has there seen such beautiful women. We tear ourselves away. Each of us, not a little bit, but a great deal in love, his private secretary wrote. So I'm very much looking forward to that. The Crown, is that started yet? Here we go. All 10 episodes of Season 2 of The Crown will be available on Netflix from December the 8th. That's worth putting in the diary, that is. December the 8th. So that's to be it's a Friday, The Crown. The Crown, Netflix. So, if you're thinking of watching that, Series 1, the entire series is already on there. That's been and gone. And it's really, really, really good. It's worth signing up to Netflix just to watch that. Honestly, it really is. So, give that a go, okay? All right, we're wrap up now this morning, boys and girls. Time to do today's birthdays. First of all, it's Wendy's mum's birthday today. Happy birthday to Wendy mum. Sandra, good morning, Sandra. Happy birthday to you, my dear. So there we are. We're not going to find out mum's age, Sandra. Sandra, she's not telling me your age, so we'll estimate your age, Sandra, at 217. Happy 217th birthday this morning to Sandra. All right, darling. Good morning to Rero, who's on Periscope this morning, just joining us there. So that's Sandra. Happy birthday today to Si, who I worked with for a while. Good morning, Si. Happy birthday to you. Don't say your birthday. Why doesn't it say your birthday on there, Si? I hope you're well. Worked with him in Clapham for a period of time, and he's a nice chap. I haven't seen you for, it must be over a year now since I see you, Si. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday today to Daniel Hughes, big Doctor Who fan, 54 years old today. Happy birthday, Daniel. Paul Reese, happy birthday, Paul. Looking very, very butch in that photo. Marc Turgeman, happy birthday, Marc. Love the red jacket. Sydney Bridge, I think that is in the background there. Is that Sydney? Looks like Sydney there. Happy birthday today to Tacuma Alexander and to Ramon Philippe, who comes into Central Station quite often. So let's sing you the happy birthday song, gang. Yeah! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sandra, say Daniel, Paul, Marc, Tumaka and Ramon. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday, boys and girls. We didn't have time to open the phone lines today. Never mind, you probably wouldn't have had anything interesting to say, unlike myself. Mahaba to... Do you know, in front of me is where the messages come up. It's over there. Let me show you. It's there. Number 2. Right, these are the messages here that come up from Periscope and YouTube and... What's the other one? There's another one as well. Can't remember the other one. We don't get messages from the other one. They come up there. The Facebook ones are here. Now, the ones over there is like white writing on black thing. But the names are very small and I just can't see the damn things. I wonder if I can make that bigger. Hang on. Can I just try my settings here? Filters, appearance. Appearance? Let's try appearance. Messages, 100%. Message size. Oh, look, hang on. Oh, there we go. Done it. I can read your names now. Oh, 28. Is that big enough? Oh, no. I've made the message sizes bigger, but how would you... The nicknames. What about the nicknames? That's it. Done it. Lovely. Sorted. Sorted in it. Sorry? In it. There we are. I can read you now. Oh, look at that. Rero. Mahaba. Rero to you. Good morning. Morning to you as well, sir. Ron is there. That's it. I can read it now. Toulon Unique. Morning to you. There we are. That works now. Oh, such an easy thing. If only I'd check these things really. Before I start this, so I might have some hope of seeing it. Good morning to Billy Mack in Blackpool. We're just about to finish, Billy. You're very, very late this morning. And hello to my friend Danny Gibbs. Good morning, Danny. Hope you're well there. I quite like that picture of you in the glasses, I must say. All right. Okay, time to go, boys and girls. Thank you very much for joining us on the show on this Thursday morning. I'm going to go up to the swimming pool now once I've uploaded this and done a little summary for the people that watch the recording. Thank you to those of you that took the time and trouble, as always, to share the show to your wall. Tonight, I'm hoping really to go to the Kew Gardens thing tonight. I'll see if my mate wants to go or not. I could go on my own. I suppose I could go to one of the later bookings because they've all got different start times. I don't know how that is. They got like 20-minute start times. 7, 7:20, 7:40. Maybe it must be a group. I reckon there's a bloke or a lady who takes you around to the various different attractions, I would guess, or something like that. That's probably how it works. See the twinkling lights. We can make such a wonderful video with that. I just know we can, especially with my new iPhone 8, which is downstairs. Good morning, Camilla. We've just finished, I'm afraid, Camilla. Sorry, darling. Too late. Have a lovely day, boys and girls, and I'll see you again very soon. All right? Thanks for watching. Cheerio now. Hey, boys and girls, and I'll see you again very soon. All right? Thanks for watching. Cheerio now.